Another episode of Friendship is Kind.
Crazed. What's up?
Is this the most... No, never mind. I was going to say, is this the most unprepared we've ever been?
No,
No?
we're fine.
Okay.
We're prepared. We're prepared to have fun.
Speaking of fun,
Yeah.
you want to just rip right into today's conversation.
What do you mean?
I posted a photo of you holding a trophy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you want
My bowling league win. Huge win for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to say shout out to Ben, my nutritionist, along with you.
Evil Ben?
Evil Ben. He became fully evil Ben.
Really?
I won't go into details.
Okay.
I told you what happened
Mhm.
last week at bowling.
Mm-hmm.
But we fucking pulled it off, won the title.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Sports League. Everyone else can suck our dicks, and that's basically it.
Yeah, and we'll put a photo of you holding that trophy.
Yeah, I'm a winner,
Man.
Mom. I'm a winner.
All right. What do you attribute to your win? Do you think you're... I don't know if we want to touch on this. It's a little touchy of a
Honestly,
topic, but if you're Delta 8...
Delta 8, I would like to give a huge shout out to for
Contributed.
the mental clarity. And you know, there's nothing like a workout after a workout, just smoking Delta 8. You know, kind of calms.
Bowling's
the
a
muscles.
workout.
It is.
Okay.
That's what people forget.
Yeah.
It's like you're having fun, but at the end of the day, you're trying to win.
Yeah.
And the other thing I would say is Bang Energy really helped me. Because Bang gives me super creatine, EAA aminos, and Ultra CO Q10. So,
Or wait, Ultra CO Q10?
yeah,
Is that real?
Ultra Cock 10. I guess so. Dude, what's funny about Bang, we could just segue this into the ads thing.
Yeah.
I hit up Skylar,
Mm-hmm.
my manager's, not assistant, but one of his employees who also helps me. Shout out to Skylar. I was like, hey, dude, I've been drinking a lot of Bang Energy lately. Is there any way we could work with Bang? And apparently they're like a super shady, like,
Oh, God.
like they,
That's so funny.
I know. I was like, all right. I mean, we don't have to do that, but yeah,
They're like, we recommend you don't actually.
we don't think you should do the Bang Energy ad. I was like, all right. That's actually makes it even cooler. Like they're kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Like they're like doing coke and like making Bang Energy and shit.
It's what's funny is like you're already doing the ad. You're just not getting
Mhm.
paid for it right now. You're like drinking it. You're like, I love it. It's so good.
Fuck with Bang. I mean, there's a couple products that I just fuck with personally, and
Yeah.
it's just like whatever.
You know what a product like that for me is?
What?
Coca-Cola.
You love Coke.
Coca-Cola is like, I'm like, yeah, it's so horribly bad for you, but
So good.
I think the literature is out on that. Like people know that, like, yeah, drinking soda isn't
It'll
good for you.
dissolve an eggshell in like.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
yeah, in like a couple of days.
Yeah.
But the thing is Coke sits in your system for like what, a couple hours,
Yeah. Before you piss it out.
maybe. So yeah.
Before you.
Yeah. Do you think alcohol would dissolve an eggshell? I don't know.
I don't know. Vinegar makes it. What does vinegar do to an egg? I think
Also
an eggshell doesn't make it like
dissolves it.
rubbery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, ads suck. Basically, is what I was trying to. The point I was trying to allude to.
Oh right.
Or segue to. It's like I would do an ad for Bang, but like the ads I've been doing lately are definitely kind of soul crushing. But again, it's like I have to make money. I'm not
Right,
like
yeah.
stand up is so. You can definitely do it all the time, but it's like if you want to organize a tour, it's like, you know, there's going to be times where you're not making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So the ad thing is what I have to do in the interim.
To supplement.
But it's not like I'm doing them. I just hope people don't think that I'm doing them and I'm like, yeah, these are like, this is me, guys.
yeah, I think most people get it at this point.
Mhm.
I think a couple years ago, social media was so new, like it was hard to discern whether or not the person doing the ad knew, like,
Right.
I don't know. But like now it's like I like someone commented, because you just post an ad, someone commented in your bag. I think most people know that, like, oh, someone I follow is doing an ad, they're getting some money. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think people are like, so long as the content stays free for me to consume, fuck it.
Right. That's true.
Like if someone doesn't
My
know.
content is definitely free.
Yeah. And also like,
Unless you're talking about real bros.
unless you're talking about my pubes.
Unless you're talking about my pubes.
Oh shit! You know what I didn't do?
What?
I didn't airdrop people's takes,
Oh,
but it's cool. I remember one. I remember two of them, and then we
Okay.
could do that.
All right.
But we can. Here's one of them for right now.
all right.
Someone said, "Here's a take. Real Bros is good."
Oh, dub.
Dub?
I think Real Bros is funny for what it is.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be taken seriously or critical. It's not a critically
Yeah.
acclaimed
Mhm.
show. It's just like a silly.
Yeah. It's like Nacho Libre, like not quite. Obviously, it's not the same.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. Like
But,
that is art.
Yeah.
That is for
But
sure.
Nacho
art.
Libre is like,
I guess you could argue Real Bros is art.
yeah, it
kind of.
is. Yeah. But like Nacho Libre is like, it's such a bad movie
I love it though.
on purpose. Like
I
it's
love-
purposely
yeah.
bad.
It's like Napoleon Dynamite.
yeah.
They were directed by the same
Oh, were they really?
person. Yeah,
Oh, I never knew that.
John Heater.
He directed that?
Yeah,
What?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was just
Or no, Jared Hess. That's the
Jared
guy's name.
Hess.
Remember in Napoleon Dynamite at the beginning, like with the pencil and then the peas
Mm-hmm.
and all the like his
Yeah.
trapper keeper and shit.
Yeah. That's so good.
Because there was a kid I went to school with named Jared Hess.
Really?
So I was like, wow.
What does he do now? Software engineer.
I don't know. I have no
Probably.
idea. Maybe. He was a stoner, dude.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's probably fucking cracked out somewhere then and in jail.
You were texting our mutual friend to get weed at our family party, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Well, I wasn't texting him to get it. It was
You were
like,
hey, are you still coming through?
No.
with that half.
he was supposed to come through the night before, but
Oh yeah, he
didn't.
totally blew. Well, you fell asleep.
But he never came through.
Should we get
also.
into that? The grilling obsession,
Go ahead.
or no?
I mean, I have written down here grilling obsession. It's your grilling obsession. I mean,
love to grill.
I'll say this. Let me.
But
say
everyone
This.
benefits from it.
So let me say this. I was grilling obsessed last year and the
Okay.
year before. Like when COVID started, like
You're grilling anything you can get your hands on.
yeah, for whatever reason, meat was like certain things at the store were cheap. So I was just buying a bunch of cheap meat and like
You know why that is, right?
why?
They kill people
Well-
for the COVID meat.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they chopped up old people.
I was eating a lot of old people last year then.
Bruh.
But yeah, but you are like another level obsessed. It'll be like 32 degrees. The wind, it was hailing the other day, so we took the grill
I don't mind
into
that.
the garage.
Well, here's
which
here's
was
my
not
rationale
safe.
for that.
That was not safe.
It's true, but it happens all the time. Your door to the inside is so close to the grill that it doesn't matter if it's cold.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
know.
I'm always like. I don't understand.
Yeah, but also I have a charcoal grill. And
Delicious.
delicious, yeah.
The
amazing.
flavor is so stark.
It's very good.
Night and day, especially with
But-
the mesquite chips. Oh, I think that's what made it so smoky for sure.
Oh yeah,
Because those are
the wood chips.
Those are
They're supposed
smoking
to
chips.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're for smoking.
It was like too much smoke. I was like, whoa, that's a little too much
Yeah,
smoke for me. I was like, did someone invite Snoop Dogg? 'Cause
I,
there's some smoke. It's a smoke out.
What do you think your grilling obsession stems from? Do you think it's like Liver King influenced?
Kind of all that, yeah. Liver King, that one doctor, Paul Saladino, who I don't know if he's a real doctor.
I don't know.
He's like all about that eat fruit, eat meat type thing. But I just honestly like the taste of it. Meat, yummy.
Yeah,
I mean, put a steak in front of me.
yeah.
Where'd it go? I don't know.
Probably went to my pubes.
Probably went straight to my pubes. I just like to grill, yeah. And then we all eat, we all talk like bullshitting, grilling.
We all talk shit.
It's
Say
fun.
what you wanted to say.
Yeah, it's fun.
We gossip. Your mom and sister were like, "Oh my god, they're worse than
I
us."
think we are for sure.
Yeah, your secrets aren't safe with us.
Definitely not.
Oh, did I ever say that one? Oh, wait, I did say that hot take.
Crazed?
Wasn't really a hot take.
What was the take?
Also, admittedly, I'll call myself out.
Okay.
Dude, we were like, last episode, we were like, yeah, submit your hot takes or just any take in general or
And we
whatever.
never followed through with it.
And then, no, we did, but like we half-assed it. And then also, I was like, we're going to hold up signs.
Oh, we totally dropped the ball.
We didn't hold up signs.
That's okay.
And then I was like,
We'll get them next time.
Then I was like, or submit something you want advice on. So
We-
it was like submit a hot take or submit advice.
Did we get an advice one at all?
We did. So I'll put these in too. We'll airdrop it and whatever. But some woman, I'll say. When do you become a woman? Like what age? Like is the verbiage switch from girl to woman?
I have no idea.
21.
I don't want to say anything.
21.
Maybe.
Well, okay. Let me ask
When
this.
does a boy become a man?
That's what I'm saying. I don't mean like philosophically or like life wise. I mean like in conversation.
Yeah, when you have like facial
Like
hair.
21.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. You wouldn't say 18-year-old.
Probably
boy.
18.
18. Yeah. So 18.
18-year-old.
I
man.
think this person was over 18. So this woman then,
Okay.
she, her car, she got in like a car accident. Oh no, she bought a car.
Oh, I saw this.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
You replied?
Paraphrase it for. No, I didn't reply.
Oh, I said we'd feature it the last episode and we didn't.
She broke her car.
No, she bought a car
And she wanted us to fix it.
And she
something?
found out the back was broken and wanted us to fix it.
Like punch it through. I could do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't understand that.
Yeah, it was like one of those like niche advice things. you know?
Yeah.
Like I didn't really get it at first.
No. And I'll also say, okay, so let's clear the air now.
Okay.
On the L or dub or advice thing,
Mm-hmm.
I say if you want to submit, I was like spitballing it. Here's what I propose. Here's what I propose.
Here's what I propose.
Here's what I propose. Eli brought up a good point. No, we should just do if you want to submit a hot take, you can, but let's keep like the advice is better. Like doing the advice situations, like reading a particular situation,
Yeah.
and commenting on it is funny and fun to do. So this is me directing the conversation to YouTube comments. Put in a situation, or if you can hit my DMs,
Yeah. Or mine.
or Nick's DMs about if you're
I'll
being
text
a little
my
bit.
assistant, see if anything comes through.
So YouTube comments, I would say in order of precedence, it goes the YouTube comments, my DMs probably, and then yours. Is
Well,
like
what about the
last
friendship
stage.
is kind DMs?
They're not open.
Really? How do we undo that?
I don't know, and I uploaded that promo today and was like, oh fuck, they're not open.
Fuck.
But then I was coming over here.
If anyone listening
And I was
right
already
now
late.
is not following, this is a good test. If anyone is listening right now and is not already following our Instagram, Friendship is Kind, or our Twitter account, Friendships Kind,
Mhm.
we are active on those accounts, guys. So
That's right.
drop a link, maybe ask us some questions, and we will be there.
Submit your hot takes
Hot takes
in the comments. Your personal situations you would like commentary on, because I'm hesitant to call it advice.
Yeah.
But if you would like for us to read and respond
Mhm.
to a particular situation you have going on in your life, put that in the comments here.
Or if you have any naked pictures of your mom, post those pubes in my pubes.
In my pubes.
Right straight to my pubes.
All right.
L or dub Chipotle. 1, 2, 3. L.
Dub.
Whoa.
Do you hate Chipotle?
It's too dry now. The quality has gone downhill severely.
No way.
Yes. Way.
Chipotle's fine.
No.
It's amazing.
It's terrible.
No, Chipotle's amazing.
It's so dry now.
Wait, so
It's like Arizona. If Arizona was something you could go eat,
can you tell us?
because it's dry there.
Can you tell us? Going back to
Nick.
going back to
Focus.
grilling. What do you usually grill? I mean, I know, but for the people,
I like grilling lamb,
yeah.
which you guys were not accustomed to, but
No, I was,
okay.
but not everybody else.
Bone marrow,
Yeah, that's strange.
which is delicious. Steak, chicken. That's about it. Salmon. I'm not really into grilling vegetables because you know why? Because vegetables have defense chemicals.
Because chemicals are, or because vegetables are yuckies.
Right. And they're kind of gross. I'm never like, fuck, I can't. Like, I think I try to convince myself that I like. I mean, they are kind of good sometimes.
Veggies?
Yeah.
I love
Like in stew, but I'm not like, fuck,
Oh.
load up the carrots, man.
I love asparagus,
Wow.
onions,
All defense chemical.
Tomatoes.
Onions are lectins. I have lectins in them. Tomatoes have so many lectins in them. They're part of the,
What is a
the
lectin?
nightshade family.
What's a lectin?
You got to ask Casey's mom.
Does she
Shout out to Casey's mom.
she taught you about all this?
Yeah.
Lectins.
Yep.
What is that?
Look it up. the fucking rabbit hole is deep.
Are they bad for you?
Yeah.
Supposedly, or
They
like
cause
confirmed?
inflammation. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I like tomatoes, asparagus.
When I eat red tomato, do you ever get like indigestion or heartburn?
I mean, I know tomatoes are like acidic, but
Yeah.
like, no, I don't get that from them. Do you?
Yeah, sometimes.
You
I
know
had penne rosa last night at LP.
LP.
Yeah,
Oh, the penne rosa is amazing.
it was so good.
It's like penne pasta and vodka sauce ish.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like lobster bisque almost.
Really?
It's like a bisque sauce.
yeah, it's like a bisque.
it's really good.
It's like a pink sauce.
And I had the arancini.
Is that the rice?
The fried risotto, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So good. It was really good.
Speaking of food, I have written down here ice cream obsession also.
Love ice cream. Well, I mean, Graders.
You told me about Graders.
If you live in the Pittsburgh area or anywhere that they have a Graders ice cream place, go there. First, okay, here's what you have to do. Pack a bowl of
Delta 8.
Of some shit stanky. Or Delta 8. And smoke it. And then go to Graders and order the s'mores ice cream.
Yes.
And just, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
And that's all I'm going to say.
It could not be any, you don't have to get, you can dress it up any way you want. Nate got sprinkles and fudge and shit.
You know what's funny?
But the actual, just the ice cream is so good by itself.
You said all I'm going to say. And that's what, like, you use that when you're like, yeah.
When you're about to elaborate.
Look up Graders ice cream. All I'm going to say. That's how you use it. You were like, do this, then that, then go to Graders, order this specifically, and that's all I'm going to say.
A huge list of directions, but that's all I'm going to say.
And that's all I'm going to say.
That's all I'm gonna. You know what I'm craving right now? Permanis. Did you eat yet?
I had a late breakfast at like 11:30. I had. You want to know what I had?
What? What'd you have?
What you have?
What'd you have?
I had fucking bacon. Okay.
Okay.
In like a circle, I did
Oh,
around like the pan,
okay.
and then in between it, I fried onions, yellow onion, and bell peppers.
Oh, nice.
Cracked eggs on top of that.
Little space cowboy breakfast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bell peppers and onions. Spike.
Bell peppers and spiked onions.
Spike. This costs too much money. I love that show.
I didn't know we were flying to the casino galaxy.
That's a wanted criminal.
What anime voice could you do right now?
Pikachu.
Nothing
pretty
else?
good. That's
Nothing
pretty
else?
good.
Nothing else?
That's indistinguishable. No, I can't.
You know what someone commented?
Oh, I got a good one.
Oh, go ahead.
I can do a good one. Money, SpongeBob.
Oh, just any
That's
animated
my favorite
voice.
anime. Oh, I thought you said anime. So
Dude,
SpongeBob.
someone commented. Someone commented Nick should do animated voices in cartoon movies or something.
I asked my manager, Mark. So I have two managers. I have like a social media manager, and then I have Mark, who's like my theatrical and like stand-up manager. So I asked him about that, and I actually did get a couple auditions. I didn't get them.
Didn't pan out. What did you audition for?
There was one that was actually there was actually one that was. I've done a lot of auditions.
I would love to see him.
It's pretty hard. It's kind of heartbreaking.
Hey guys.
Yeah, pretending. Okay, so first of all, you walk into the audition, and they look at you like they look at you like they like want you to leave basically when they look at you.
You're trying out for like a rubber elephant in a kid show. Hey,
Seriously,
you have to like do that.
No, one role I had to. I auditioned for a role on The Goldbergs. You know that show?
No,
There's a show called The Goldbergs.
it sounds familiar.
I auditioned for a
Is
role.
it animated?
No,
Okay.
it's on. I forget what fucking thing. Jeff Garland's in it though. It's a popular show.
Okay.
But I didn't get the role. But actually, I met Tyler the Creator that day.
Really?
He was on the Sony lot. That's where I auditioned. He was walking around with L-Boy and like someone else. I think they were looking at studio space or whatever.
Mhm.
But he saw us all lined up for this fucking audition and was like, he started coughing really loud, like he was fucking with us. But yeah, I just remember that. But anyway, I walked into the audition and I had to do this rap.
No way.
I was like, library, yeah, what's up? Like I had to play this like and it was just so not me. But this kid went in after me and just nailed it, like
Really?
like effortlessly, yeah.
And you were
auditions
like,
are hard.
You were like nervous and like,
Yeah, I was like, well, because I'm like, I can be be pretty socially aware, so I can like,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe I'm just making it worse than it is,
Mm-hmm.
like projecting my anxiety. But I definitely hate it so much.
Auditioning.
Yeah,
Why?
it's just like you're being judged. You're literally being judged. In the purest form.
Yeah, I can't relate to auditioning, but I used to hate like hockey tryouts.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know what it was? Like for me, and this is like my biggest flaw in life, not to make this whole thing about me, but like, I don't know if you can relate to this. But like one of my biggest flaws in life is like trying on anything before you're like accomplished in it is I'm like, God, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, when people talk about icks,
Mm-hmm.
like just, I think in general person, ick for me, like a huge turn off. Like ick is just
people who try stuff.
And ick is just synonymous with turn off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just this generation's word for turn off. Oh, that's a turn off.
Yeah.
But like a turn off person wise to me is like trying at shit.
Really?
And like, I don't want to be a hater, but that's like,
you kind of
like,
have to
oh,
like
God.
shut the fuck up about it before you show anyone it.
right.
Like
exactly.
you can't be like, dude, I'm trying to be a rock climber.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
just go do it first so we can have some evidence.
Right. I guess like I get annoyed if we're using a rock climbing example. If someone went and posted like every single day their rock climbing progress and made a rock climbing account and like we're really forcing the rock climbing thing. I guess it's when you force it. But dude,
Yeah.
I was just like playing hockey back in the day and going to like necessary tryouts. It's like they want to pick the most skilled kids for the most skilled teams. And I was just like, this is just like lame though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, isn't like trying on this is like, I feel so try hard right now.
It's so necessary though, especially for movies. Like,
oh, of course.
but like it is painful for
like,
sure.
There's no other verbiage that comes to my brain right now other than like, this is like, I literally, when I think about situations like that, I revert back to being like 10 years old. And I just think like, this is so try hard right now. Like this is try hard.
We should unpack that.
Yeah.
How can we?
I don't know.
I talk to my therapist a lot about stuff like this.
What did he say? Or she say? Is it he, she?
It's a man.
What does he say?
Doctor, I'm not going to say.
Don't say.
He usually, as far as that goes, I don't really know. I can't remember a certain scenario, but I mean, we talk about that stuff all the time, like being a kid, like childhood shit that has transferred to adulthood. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally normal. Everybody
I guess
deals
my
with it.
feeling of like, oh God, this is so try hard. Like, dude, even trying at jobs, like I've had like a, adult corporate office life job before. And I just was like, wow, this is so lame.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone here is like trying so hard. Like I feel like such a loser saying that. Like, oh, why do you guys all care so much? Like I get that. Like,
what would you try hard at?
I don't know, which is why I think I've never tried really hard at something.
What are you afraid of? Failing?
No, because I've definitely tried and failed. Like I would say my Twitch stream,
rejection.
My Twitch stream is a public. That's like a public like. Like,
I love your Twitch
like
stream.
most people though. But most people like when you're like, yeah, I stream on Twitch. They're like, oh God, like they'll roll your eyes at you. Like it's definitely a scoffable thing to say. It's definitely not cool to like be. It's cool to be a Twitch streamer.
It's fine.
It's not cool to be trying to Twitch stream, which would be like the realm I would fall into. But so wait, the only reason I bring that up would be like that would negate your you're afraid of failing. Like no, I'm pursuing things that I'm failing at now.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
It's not that.
But dude, I've really done a whole bunch of self-reflection on this and been like, what is it? Like,
yeah.
And I don't know. I'm like, I just think it's try hard. It's just an ick. I'm like, wow, really cringe.
I'm sure if we did ayahuasca, we could get to the bottom of it.
Maybe. Dude, it's like, you know how they have like new candies at the store and it's like an off-the-wall brand?
Until everyone likes it, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, but like when a new candy shows up at the store, you're like, what?
I think new things.
You're like, Kazams? Who would buy that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
But then you taste it and it's good.
You taste it and you're like, eh.
I think that's a cognitive thing that you can undo.
I've been trying to do it.
Like trying new things and being okay with not being perfect, I think, is something that a lot of people, most people, strive for.
Yeah.
But it's, first of all, it's not possible. And second of all, everyone else is fucking up every day.
Yeah.
And like most of the time, actually, I don't know.
I want to say.
Well, way worse. People have it a lot worse.
I want to say, though, to clarify, I am not saying, like, when I say it gives me an ick and it's a turnoff, that's exclusively what I mean. I don't mean, like, don't try and you're stupid for trying. I'm just saying, like, hey, for what it's worth, speaking candidly, outside looking in, trying things is, like, cringe.
Like, if you saw someone, like, trying to roller skate and they just kept falling and shit, you'd be like, ugh.
It would depend on the age.
Like
of
a grown man.
Okay, yeah. So, my friend brought
A grown guy.
It's funny you bring that up. John, you know John,
Yeah.
my friend John? He came mushroom hunting with us yesterday, which you bailed on.
Wow.
Which I also have written down here, mushroom hunting season.
Did you guys find anything?
No, it's way too early.
Okay.
It's like 2 weeks from now. Well, a week and a half, it'll be good, but it's still cold, so
I'm thinking a month.
no, probably like 2 weeks.
You think?
Maybe a week and a half.
Maybe 3 weeks.
Probably a week and a half.
For some substantial growth.
But John was like, yeah, you know what I want to start doing, I think, like, really? And I was like, what? He's like, skateboarding. And he's
like,
26, and I was like,
missed the window on that one.
you really missed the window.
You have, I think, I mean, you can do, like, look at Lil Wayne. He fucking skateboards on.
Yeah, and that's lame, and it's lame. And it's really lame.
No, I think that's probably one of those things, like, if you didn't learn as a kid, like, you're kind of screwed. Because, like, the muscle memory isn't there.
Plus, it's one of those things where it's like skate culture is like wearing a helmet is cringe.
Yeah.
It's cringe.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
literally...
what, John wants to, like, fully gear up?
But it literally... No, but, like...
Go to B
I'm
cubed.
just saying it's funny. Like...
Yeah.
Like, that sport is like...
That's like something you do alone and make sure no one is watching until you can do anything.
Yeah. But skateboarding is one of those things where it's interesting because it's like, you know, like skateboarding is for everyone, but
It's not.
But don't wear a fucking helmet because otherwise you'll be a loser.
It's for
by
everyone,
the way.
but it's not.
I know Tony Hawk wears a helmet, but you know what I'm saying. Tony Hawk was not steezed out.
He's also like a multi-bazillionaire. He should be protecting
Tony
his body.
Hawk, this is me projecting, but just for fun. You know the other skaters around the time Tony Hawk was like super popular, they were
Yeah.
like, he's nice, but
He's a boner.
yeah, just a square. Tony Hawk's always like, wear a helmet and your knee pads and shin pads. All the other skaters
Can't
were
knock him
like,
for that.
no, he's definitely the better
other
person.
skaters are like,
yeah, they were like,
dude, pass out, dude. Dude, 50-50 that rail, dude.
yeah, and like swearing at their parents, like bam.
Tony Hawk's like, let's make a grilled cheese. That sounds fun.
yeah,
Let's play my game together.
yeah,
I love Tony Hawk. Those games were awesome.
yeah. Tony Hawk's awesome.
I fucks with that dude.
He's awesome.
Playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 at your house in the basement was fucking fun.
Yeah,
And the cheat codes. Remember you guys had Darth Maul? You could play as Darth Maul and he did that Sith spin.
oh my God, you're like scratching weird parts of my brain right now.
I know. I've got some heaters. Yeah, it was that one level, the foundry. You're like in that welding level. That's a fun ass
That's
level.
fun. Yeah. It's like one of the beginning levels.
You could be
isn't it?
Darth Maul, the cop, the homeless man. The devil. How about the devil lady? Remember there was that sexy demon lady?
Maybe. I don't know.
Post Malone should flip that and make it into a rap song.
Post Malone doesn't rap. Post Malone is not a rapper.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He's definitely a rapper. I've been like a rock star.
That's like hip hop. That's not rap.
I've been popping bottles and I've been a Rick Star.
That's hip hop.
Or Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Wait, rap is... Wait, what? He's got some songs where he like sing raps. He's kind of part of that whole wave.
That's like hip hop. Like R&B. Like Drake.
G-Wagon, 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 oh!
Like Drake then, potentially.
Yeah. And my AP going psycho, I'm bad like Michael, with all this crazed on. Crazed. You want to talk about crazed?
Wait, can I talk about before we get into Crazed?
You know Post Malone has his own Pokemon card?
I really want to talk about Crazed.
And so does J Balvin.
His own Pokemon card?
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Wow.
Pokemon.
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 Provolone Pokemon.
Is that what it is?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
It's literally just like an art card that they made for him. It's like him with Butterfree and Pikachu and shit. It's like one of the rarest
It's
cards.
like pretty lame then.
It's like pretty crazed.
Wait, I want to talk about Crazed.
Okay.
But I want to backpedal to like the ick thing
Okay.
where I'm like trying on things is an ick. Imagine like a really good example of this.
We have to destroy that core belief.
No, yeah, of course, but like it's funny. Just use this as a vehicle for this to be kind of funny.
Being cringe is fun.
Imagine
Cringe.
So if you do something and you're like afraid of it being cringe, then it's cringe. But if you just do something and you don't care if it's cringe, then it's not cringe. That's the secret.
Yeah, and most people don't give a fuck what you do.
No, yeah, of
you
course.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I am like constantly at war with myself.
Same,
caring about what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's an
even
ego
in the
thing.
gym.
It's an ego
totally.
thing.
Even in the gym when I'm walking around, I'm like, someone's looking at me and like they're probably thinking, oh, he's not working very hard. And I'm like, they're doing their own thing. They don't care what I'm doing.
You know what is funny?
Is that
though?
a narcissist trait?
No, I think it's like you're an asshole thing because like for me,
Who, me?
no, like in that moment, everyone's an asshole
It's
because
selfish.
well, I think like, I'll think like that sometimes. Like I'll be like hyper analyzing myself and be like, fuck, like, but that's literally because like I'll take ownership and say that that's probably because that's what I do to other people.
Oh yeah,
Like literally in my head, I'm like,
it's projecting.
I'm like, you're wearing that.
Yeah, right.
It's like, so.
Your butt smells like that.
So as much as everyone's like, it's all in your head, people aren't actually thinking that of you. At the same time, yes, they also are.
And it's you thinking that of you, which is like that's like the paradox of mental health. It's like
so here's what it is.
You are torturing yourself.
So here's what it is. You shouldn't feel a certain way about doing something based upon what other people's reactions might be to it, because it might not be negative, but also at the same time, if we're keeping it real, it might be negative and probably is a fair majority of the time, which is why people have those feelings.
Right.
But anyway,
I guess how do you bust through that?
I don't know, and I'm not here to solve it. But you know what I am here to say?
You just have to do shit.
Here's what I'm here to say.
And say, fuck it.
If you can relate to the ick thing.
What?
Imagine if Big Sean like wasn't famous and he was just like someone you knew from back in school and was like really still pushing his music.
I'd be like, wow.
It's a little bit of an ick.
I mean, I think it could be anyone who's.
No, I said Big Sean specifically because
he's talented.
I'm not saying he's not.
But if he wasn't,
like,
it really boils down to talent.
Imagine he was like getting like 23 plays on SoundCloud and was like Swerve,
B.I.G. Sean.
Yeah, I'd be like, ugh.
Oh God.
Yeah.
If he was like, oh God.
Maybe I just dislike I don't dislike Big Sean. I'm just like, when I think of someone.
Have you seen the picture of his wiener next to the fucking Switch?
No, is it huge?
It's huge, dude.
Jesus.
It's like as big as the Switch.
Is that why he goes by Big Sean?
Maybe. Probably. He definitely has a huge wiener.
Does he have big pubes?
It's massive. No, his pubes were shaved, which I was like, do you shave regularly?
So probably ages like 16 to 21 I did. Now, no.
It was like a status thing. You were like, yeah, I'm shaving my pubes. Maybe I'll get some puss later.
Yeah.
Never got any.
Yeah. And also, if you have body hair elsewhere, but none on your pubes only, then it looks weird.
Right? I think we talked about this. Like, my homegirls were like, yeah, I don't want to have sex with a baby. It's weird if you shave your pubes. I was like, I can kind of see that.
It's kind of projecting, though. It's like, God, shaved pubic area, your mind instantly goes to baby, because you know what mine goes to? Adult with a shaved pubic area. Who's the real pedophile?
Who's the weirdo now?
That is funny. It's like
like you see this huge hairy dude and he pulls his pants down, his dick's just like pristine bald.
That would be gross.
It was a pristine 10 gem mint bald penis.
If there was a PSA for your wiener, how many guys
I would get a 2.
How many guys would,
or a 1, honestly. Heavily played. Heavily crazed.
Heavily played. I think, okay, that's funny. What would your wiener get if there was a PSA for your wieners?
It's such niche comedy right now.
Yeah, it is.
Really in like 2 people's minds right now.
Yeah. But do you think guys would send their wieners in to get graded and
tell them no?
Put them in their Tinder bios?
Yeah.
Like PSA 9.
I'd have a 2 or 3.
PSA mint 9.
Maybe a 4 or 5.
It'd be kind of cool because then it'd be like, whoa,
Maybe a 6 or 7.
never played.
Mine's a 10.
Pristine 10, never played.
Every girl would want to play with it.
It's kind of an oxymoron. It's like, that's really good, but also never played with.
Do girls care as much about dick size as men think they do?
I think the honest answer is it's a mixed bag. Some girls care, some don't.
Right?
Which is why you get some answers that are like, no, we don't care.
And then you get some like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I want
I'm
to
not riding anything less than 15 inches.
Yeah, I
And
think
I'm
it's
like,
a
what?
mixed
I'm
bag.
like, hey, count me out.
Dude, you want to know how to answer that question? Ask yourself, do men actually care about girls' boob sizes? Because that's a mixed bag. Some guys do, some don't.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
It's personality's everything with me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what's going on.
I don't give a fuck about that.
That's why our grandma, she's really ugly, but she's still hot to me. I did her. I showed him my pubes.
Showed him my pubes.
My crazed. Let's talk. Okay,
Go ahead. Talk about craze.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's keep it. What are we at?
36 minutes. We've got
Okay.
enough time.
Crazed. There's nothing to talk about. It's a word that a mutual friend of ours, my best friend growing up, made up and
Brought up a
said.
good point.
And now, for some reason, it's so delayed too because he said this probably 2 or 3 years ago. And
Crazed.
now I'm of all things, I'm.
When did he
latching onto
say
that.
it?
With my ADHD, I have like weird. I have to repeat things.
Me too.
It's definitely like, yeah.
Anybody who has ever stopped by my Twitch stream.
By the way, I am diagnosed professionally. That's not self-diagnosis.
Anyone who's been by my Twitch stream knows that I harp on a couple bits
Crazed.
a lot. Crazed is like, that would be a bit of mine, but it's not.
It's mine.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say
Crazed.
the Brick Nerman interview.
Oh, you want to talk
We
about
have to talk about.
Oh, wait.
that.
Talk about crazed first. When did
I love saying it.
it first come
You know,
about?
in Nacho Libre, when he says "You are the best,"
Yeah.
imagine if he said "You are the crazed."
Wait, did you play the crazed song at the beginning? Did you put it in?
No, I can though.
Okay. We'll play it right now. Just
Yep, that's the craze song.
only letting it play for like 2 seconds.
No, I mean we'll cut it and then we'll put it in right there.
Oh, okay. I was like waiting for it to play.
So let's do it again. Crazed. 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 Yeah, so that's the craze song.
That's the craze song, yeah.
Yeah. Made that pretty quickly today. Just came to me.
I'm not a huge fan of crazed.
I have a lot of people don't like it.
No, you're like alone on
But
that.
I know, well, that's where it comes down to just like an addiction. Like the feeling it gives me when I say it is funny,
Fun.
and
Yeah,
I
it's
like
funny.
it. So I say it.
Dude,
all the
that's
time.
you articulated
Crazed.
it perfectly. When I like
Crazed.
latch onto something, it's like it's always for me.
But then it like goes away.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
stops
won't be
being
saying
fun.
crazed tomorrow. Maybe I will. Crazed.
The first crazed was corn.
There's been so many, dude.
Corn.
Me, like,
Yeah. Crazed.
remember when I used to say, "I'm in front of you, blagoo."
Nope.
Corn.
I remember corn.
Corn, crazed.
Sauce.
Sauce.
Crazed.
Crazed.
Corn.
Corn. Corn.
What else?
Corn. Super
Pubes.
loud. Pubes.
Pubes was
Pubes
big.
isn't really one.
It was back in the day.
Pubes.
I have written down here Cody Ko obsession.
Oh, I am obsessed.
I think
I don't think he's heard any of this stuff that we've said or seen any of this stuff.
I think I'm obsessed with Cody Ko. I even want to. So this will be fun.
He's a great person to, look up to. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Well,
verdict's still out on that.
No, I just like
Cody's really cool.
It's like a running gag for me, specifically like inside joke with myself, just to like I'm always harping on Cody Ko.
Well, you should give him a break because he's a really sweet guy.
I know. He's like a bad target. Who deserves it? We cleared why I can.
I don't know.
It's because whenever I do anything to Cody Ko, it's like punching up. But
Dan Curtin.
Dan.
No. I don't know if anyone deserves it. Let's just be nice.
No, who deserves it? Someone deserves it. Keemstar?
That guy's annoying.
What is up? Drama Alert Nation.
Yeah, I don't get that. Actually, he does break some pretty good news stories.
He's great at what he does. He's just like, dude.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't know.
Would you get the ick from Keemstar if like 10 people watched his thing and he just had like 9,000 episodes and was like, what is up?
Yeah, definitely.
See what I mean?
Like each one had like 120 views.
You'd be like, oh God. Probably the same feeling some people get looking at this.
I know.
They're probably like, oh, geez.
Jeez, guys. And again.
2,000 views.
That's just it is like until, well, dude, look at everybody who's like ever become anything. Like,
yeah.
Everyone.
PewDiePie had like
all
1,000
those
videos.
All those stories of people.
It's
always like, yeah, I used to get laughed at. Like no one fucking believed in me. So I guess you're just one of those. One of those people.
What?
Who laughs at people and doesn't believe in them.
Yeah, because,
I mean, I'm guilty.
I was going to say statistics.
Everyone is.
Not to use this phrase, but I'm just having trouble finding a different one that works.
Statistically
speaking,
it's just not in your favor to win.
It probably isn't.
It's definitely not.
So when you see someone like trying something where it's like, oh God, they're probably really not going to do this.
But can't you see the humanity?
Also, I have a real, honestly, not to be a dick, I have a really good eye for when something's going to work out. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. And so like when you like see someone like doing something, you're like, oh, that's like, okay.
What do you think about me in my comedy then?
Yeah, it's going to work out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if you stick on it, it's going to work out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Encouraging.
But like, we all know people who are like
the saxophone dude, really? 34?
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, you're saying for example?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like.
But I mean, you can.
Your friend who.
Your
friend who's drove across.
Spirit is unbreakable sometimes.
Your friend who's driven across 10 states in his car and slept in it, like starting a travel blog and like with no backing right now. Right. It's like, oh God.
And all they're doing is like eating at restaurants, saying if it's good or bad.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that's never gonna work.
Like, bro, Yelp. I have a Yelp account. I don't need you to go do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
What?
No.
Crazed?
No.
What were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right.
I was going to say something that we couldn't keep on. We probably could, but I could see us being like, should we leave that in?
Oh, okay.
There's nothing bad.
Just err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Leave it out.
Err on the side of caution on that.
Leave it out. It's crazed. Bang energy.
Bang energy.
Whole lot of pina colada. It's a good flavor. I like it.
Oh, someone said do more Thanos bit.
What
do you guys want to see?
What specifically? Yeah. Do you want to see the part where he puts the infinity stones in?
We could just. That's actually why I used in that like promo vid I made today.
I have all the power in the universe.
You like practice your Thanos or your Thanos impression.
I am Thanos.
You've practiced your Thanos impression.
I am Thanos.
It would be so cool to be in the recording studio when they're doing all that shit. Have you seen the video of Hugh Jackman doing Wolverine? He's like,
yeah, yeah.
My friend Randy did you ever meet Randy? He recorded Hugh Jackman doing.
What does he look like?
Skinny white dude. Looks like his nickname would be like Slick or something. But he recorded Hugh Jackman doing voiceover for some movie. And Hugh would just come in and be like, "Ah!"
Can we do a mock like voiceover interview?
Sure.
All right. For this audition,
SpongeBob.
Hey, Mr. Krabs.
No, for this
Can
audition,
I make a Krabby Patty, please?
Nick, we spoke with your management and we love your stuff. So just relax and Just do anything you got at the top of your head. Like, give us a random character. Maybe introduce yourself and your shtick.
Hey, my name's Lee Schallenberg. Go get me a liver waste on rye. Go down to the corner store and get me a liver waste on rye. That's my guy from New York. You don't like it?
Anything else you got? We're looking for like a really eclectic person to play maybe a couple voices.
Oh, I got one. Savvy. Oh, why is the rum always gone? Why is the what's this? Elizabeth. That was Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've never been more jealous of a person in my life than Johnny.
Me doing that right now.
No, than Johnny. I've never.
Thanks.
Nick, I've never been more jealous of a person in my fucking life.
Savvy.
No, I've never been more jealous of a person in my life than I was of Johnny Depp when he was Jack Sparrow.
Getting to kiss Keira Knightley. You think they hooked up off camera?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Do you
I
think
wonder
they did?
how often that happens. If actors are just like,
Always.
come to my trailer, check out my pubes. Let's get a quick BS in before this next scene.
Check out my pubes.
You know what a BS is?
Bang sesh?
Bang sesh or bone sesh. You know
Bone
what a PS is?
Pound sesh.
Yeah.
I only know these because you've said them in the past week.
I said PS at the family at Will's birthday.
I remember that.
I was
Will's
like-
birthday.
I was like, Pappy couldn't make it. Looks like he had to pencil in a last minute PS. And Uncle Eric was like, PS? It's like, dude,
How, speaking of
don't even get me started on crazed.
on my pubes,
On my pubes.
dude, speaking of Uncle Eric, how funny was his ghost story?
So funny. Anything regarding
It was
ghosts
so
in our
cliche.
family is hilarious.
It was so
'Cause I'm
cliche.
like, you were drunk.
He saw a ghost and that was the last day they worked.
Yeah. It's like, wow. Can we just like go back in time where you don't tell us that?
We were like, well, what's like the validity to this? Like, how can we fact check this? And he's like,
there's from a bunch of people.
there's been multiple reports.
It's like, okay, all right, okay, yeah, it sounds scary. I'm not going over there.
That sounds scary, and
We
I
won't
will
go there.
I will never. Oh,
Thanks for the
so
heads
that's
up.
funny. Let's really quickly try to dissect why people try to convince you that certain things are haunted. They're all just bored
yeah, it's that.
because it's like, okay,
They're trying to like fit in.
My-
Maybe they're like,
my-
oh, I'm in on this inside.
my
ghost
friends.
story
I'm not shitting on my friends, but like,
John.
yeah, John and his brothers. They're always like, I've seen paranormal things,
Oh man,
and it's just funny because I'm not
I
like,
feel like if you
I'm not
want to
shitting
see
on-
it, you'll see it.
yeah, the mind sees what it wants. I'm not shitting on
I've seen a ghost.
potentially seeing those things, but
Now you're scared. You're like scared. You're like, I'm not saying they're not real. Like looking
No.
around.
I just think it's funny because I'm like, what's your angle? Like, what do you gain from telling someone that?
That's so true.
It's sort of like when people tell you how much money they make. It's like,
You're
well,
like, how does that make my life
how-
any better?
what did that do for you
Or me?
or me? Like when someone tells you like that building is so haunted, what are you like? What?
Okay, cool. I won't go there. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up. It could just end there. You
Yeah.
want to go explore it?
And also, people who have those things happen to them are like never convinced you believe them.
Yeah.
Like they
they're
really
also the people who do like Molly 4 times a week.
ketamine
Yeah.
at
School. in a K-hole at fucking AP Psych.
oh god,
Have you ever been in a K-hole?
no, never done ketamine. Went to this music fest once, and our neighbors
Oh,
who we
shit.
set up next to were like, "Yo, you guys need K?"
You're like, no, but I need some M. Maybe a little LMNOP.
It was this guy. He looked like the classic like Walmart warrior. He was like this white guy with like Osiris's and like Cookie Monster flat brim on.
Oh, God.
He's like, "You guys
I
need
love
K?"
it. Those guys are the best.
We were like, "No, it's all good."
those
all
are,
right.
those are the dudes who like Pizza Hut will be slammed with orders and they like make it happen.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I've been thinking about going back to work at Pizza Hut.
We should get a job together.
Chipotle. I've thought about it. Getting blazed and then going to work at Chipotle. You know that's what they do anyway.
Yeah, and then they like
They definitely
They all date each other.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Babe, finish that guac and then come suck my balls.
Oh, we kind of like breezed past this earlier. I had written down here quitting Delta 8, but what did we do 5 minutes before we recorded?
Okay, so I told myself, I was like, I'm going to quit Delta 8. I'm going to learn how to focus like a monk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to really put a lot of effort into this. Not even an hour after I made that commitment to myself, I was
smoking Delta 8.
Buying another
and
disposable cartridge, yeah.
What was it called too?
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue Delta 8.
Yeah. Better luck tomorrow. It's hard. It's fucking hard, dude. Like I immediately, as soon as I was done, I was like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, it fills up so much time.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing with smoking is just that, like, you know, you get home, or if you get home from work and you're like, wow, I don't have homework. If you don't have a yard or your grass is cut, you don't have chores to do. You're sort of
Stone
like,
up.
if the house is clean and your outside chores are done.
Well, that's what I was asking my therapist.
God, I'm so lame. If your outside chores are finished.
No, I mean, we're getting older.
Yeah.
There's less shit to like.
I
talked to my therapist. I was like, at what point will I be okay with not having anything? Like, when will I not need weed? Or like, when will the temptation to not drink be there? Like, when can I just be at peace with being Nick? And he was like, I forget what he said. But maybe I'm just not ready for that.
Steve-O has a whole thing on that. Like Steve-O's
subs.
Yeah, and his like
and
piece
vegan,
of advice. Steve I almost said Steven. Steve-O's take on it is sort of like, you have to want to do it. You can't it's one thing to know yourself, to identify your self-destructive behaviors and like do something to try and like fix them. And there's another thing to want to do it. You know what I mean? I've always been someone who's been really good and capable of identifying my shitty behaviors and then trying to fix them. But I've always been someone who's really bad at wanting to fix their bad behavior. So I'm like, I don't know how, but I think it comes when you want to fix it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You know what?
Dude.
There's a guy on TikTok.
Yeah, dude. It's me, Steve-O.
There's this guy on TikTok.
I love Steve-O.
There's this guy on TikTok who does an amazing Steve-O impression.
I've seen him, yeah.
Yeah, I just took a huge shit, dude.
It's really good.
It's really good. I can't do it justice.
He wanted to be on the show. He DM'd us about that. Yeah, he did.
Are you lying?
Not Steve-O, but the guy who does the Steve-O
why
impression.
didn't you should totally get him on.
I told him that I was going to run it by you.
Yeah, I'd love to have him. That's great.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just haven't until this moment.
Totally.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
We are at 51 minutes.
Okay.
I think I had one more thing down here.
Crazed.
Oh, I have our personal plugs.
Oh. Okay. Guys, follow me on Instagram.
Your stand-up.
At Nick_Coletti. Also, my stand-up starts the 22nd. Pittsburgh, PA is my first date. You can just go to nickcoletti.com to see all those dates. I'm going to be adding. There's a lot more dates coming. Stand-up. Got a whole new set. Tons of new material. It's an all-new set. And I'm looking forward to it. Getting back on the road. We're going to have to do some Zoom. I mean, we can still do Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
The podcast is not going anywhere.
No.
There's not going to be on hold. Even if the podcast is like on Christmas, like we're posting.
We're recording.
Yeah.
We work.
We're like the fucking postal service, like rain, snow, shine.
And you know what? No.
We're up in here. What?
I was going to say, we're going to be doing 2 episodes a week from now on.
That's at some point, yeah.
Just committing you to that.
Once we get a team of people who can help us. If we had like
a team.
If we had 2 other people.
No. Yeah. So your stand up, your Instagram.
Yeah. How about you?
Guys, check out the Twitch. You got to check out the Twitch stream, which I haven't been able to do for a year.
Why?
I've been busy. No, I just kept getting off work at like 8 p.m. and then coming home and having to get up at 6 a.m. for work.
Yeah.
Which was so stupid.
Right? 6 a.m.
6 a.m. L.
Right?
You know, just getting dressed in the morning, like going in my cringe.
Like, straightening my tie, like, I don't want to go to work.
But But yeah, hey guys, twitch.tv/Nate Premium.
Woo!
Haven't streamed much lately. I tried to stream Silver
The other day.
Do you know what a Nuzlocke is?
Yeah.
So
If
Jake showed up mid-stream.
Yeah.
Like I was like 10 minutes in, just got the ball rolling, and then
Classic
Jake showed up. I told him to come over though, so it was my fault.
Oh.
So I had to end the stream.
Wow.
But you know the rules of the Nuzlocke. If you die,
faint, you die.
If you faint, you lose.
Yeah.
It's over. Well, I fainted. I lost the first rival battle, just like skipping through it. So I was like, I have to go see Jake downstairs. But
You lost that quick? It's hilarious.
yeah,
Well,
got kicked straight down to my pubes.
crazed.
All right,
All right, guys.
are we calling this a?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we're gonna have guests, sometimes we're not. It's gonna be. I
Yeah.
think the
Oh, we
element
never-
of surprise is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think so. We never talked about the brick interview.
Oh, it was chaotic.
It was chaotic.
I think everyone else thought that too. It was very all over the place, but that's just Brick, and I like that. I embrace him
Yeah,
for who he is.
I felt like I've always been really good at identifying like to what extent is a person's personality online a
Mhm.
bit
Yeah.
or a part of their persona. And he was the first time where I was like, I'm really having a hard time discerning.
I like that though.
Yeah.
It's new. It's fresh.
Fresh off my pubes.
Like a fresh pack of Jack Link's beef jerky.
Dude, you are just name dropping brands that you like. You got the Jack
I don't like
Link-
Jack Link's.
I was
fucking
gonna
hate
say,
Jack Link's.
Oh, tell your dad joke earlier.
Oh, what do you call my Uncle Jack in the middle of a forest?
What?
A lumberjack.
I love that.
It's pretty good.
Lumberjack.
Lumber crazed.
Lumber pubes.
Guys, have a great week.
Yeah.
Friendship is kind. We love you. Maybe we'll have a guest next week. Maybe not.
Maybe
You're
not.
going to have to stay tuned to figure it out. The
Yeah.
element of surprise. Wow.
Maybe we'll dress up next week.
That would be hilarious.
We're going to be dressing up next week.
As the Easter Bunny.
Comment what you want us to dress up as.
Yeah. And we'll see you on another time.
All right.
Crazed.